追新聞 YouTube 會籍開咗啦，歡迎加入會員撐起追新聞，多謝大家支持。
Well, can I say very clearly that on behalf of His Majesty's opposition, we totally oppose this application for a Chinese super embassy on the Royal Mint Court site. And can I thank you for all your hard work in protesting peacefully against this application. I find it extraordinary and indeed unprecedented that the Foreign Secretary, the Home Secretary, the Deputy Prime Minister and indeed the Prime Minister have all chosen to intervene in this planning matter on behalf of the Chinese government. It is very clear this is on safety grounds, on national security grounds, and indeed on the grounds of what's in the interest of local residents. This is the wrong application in the wrong place. A government is here to govern in the interests of British citizens, not in the interests of foreign powers.
Thank you everyone for coming together today to show your opposition to the new Chinese Communist Party embassy. We all know this is the wrong location, and ultimately we'll be giving a new site to the Chinese Communist Party to continue its industrialised approach of transnational oppression against Hong Kongers and those who come to the UK to seek refuge from them. We know this is the wrong site. The security services have said this is the wrong site. Why is the government not listening? I am deeply concerned about this process. This should have been settled years ago, but instead we now have the current Prime Minister, after a call with the President of China, taking control of this process away from the local council who should be having the say on it. I'm really concerned about this. I'm absolutely flabbergasted by the way in which Cabinet Secretaries seem to be dismissing the very legitimate concerns. So thank you for showing up today, thank you for raising your voices, and thank you for standing in defence of rule and order and standing in defence of all those Hong Kongers who deserve protection when they come here to the UK.
I encourage you all to take part in the protest against the Chinese super embassy, February the 8th, 2 p.m, Royal Mains Court.
It seems extraordinary to me that we carry on with business as usual with the Chinese Communist Party when you think what they have done through the Uyghur genocide in Xinjiang, what they've done to the destruction of democracy in Hong Kong, or the intimidation of Taiwan. There are so many depredations, and yet we carry on with business as usual. The Joint Committee on Human Rights in Parliament, which I chair, is currently undertaking 2 inquiries, one into forced labour and supply chain transparency, and the other into transnational repression. And in both cases, we see examples of the way in which the CCP misuses its position to undermine British industry, to exploit labour, to sell goods to our own consumers, and also to try now and to create a mega embassy in the heart of London. For all those reasons, until these other issues have been resolved, we certainly should not be giving permission to them to do that.